a lawyer. I think I may be the only lawyer on the panel. And you all know way more about this field of law than I ever could. Because you've been dealing with it, living it, fighting it for generations. So it would be pretty stupid of me, even though this is my profession, to tell you anything about what you've already done. What would be a lot smarter is for me to have you tell me what we need to do. And this is the problem. At some point, government stopped being public service and it started being personal service. The governor doesn't need a third term. That's not public service. I like to use the example of George Washington. Founded a country, served 2 terms, said no one needs more than 2 terms in that job, and then went back to being a farmer. And that, I think, more closely resembles public service. I think part of our problem is that we have people who are there for themselves. They think they are elevated above those they're supposed to represent, not elevated by them. That's why I'm in this race. And I'm a pretty bad politician because I'm new at it, maybe that's why. But let's just cut the BS. I can't fix this by myself. I will never have the answers. And even if I was invested with all the power, I'm running for lieutenant governor. I'm not even running for governor. Even if I was the governor, I wouldn't have the power to fix all of this by myself. And here's what Mike and I will do. We'll bring you in to tell us how to help. I cannot fix it. I will not promise to fix it because I can't. What I can do is be your partner as we try and fix it. And that's the promise that Mike and I will make, is that voices that haven't been heard, it's not about us just listening to those voices and trying to do it. It's about us bringing you in so you tell us what to do and we help you do it together. It's a fundamental difference in the way we think about the way government should be done. And I think if you helped us understand it better, because we honestly had consultation, not BS. Oh yeah, we asked. We didn't listen to what you said. But you came to the table and you said, here's what's actually wrong. And we treated you as individual tribes, cultures, individual people. Instead of just saying, well, Native people, there's this thing called Native people. What if we treated you like individual cultures? What if we treated you as individuals representing your sovereign people? What if we treated you like equals because, damn it, you are? I think maybe we'd actually start to get somewhere. And that's the difference that Mike and I are fighting for. And I don't think that things just get given the way that maybe they should have been given from the beginning. I think you probably know this better than anybody here. You have to fight for it, you have to demand it. And so I'm asking the people of Utah, I'm asking the people in this room, I'm asking those watching at home on the internet. Demand change. That's what your ballot represents, your ability to demand a change. And if you want it, and we work together to fight for it, we can have change. I honestly believe that if we do it together, we will do it better. But it starts with that demand. Join me. Help me elect Mike Weinholz as your next governor. You know where I live, and I will give you my cell phone. If we're not doing it, you come find me, because I don't deserve your trust. I can't keep my word. When I shook your hand, that's as good as I could get. Help me make that change. Give us the kind of leaders who will work collaboratively. And that when they shake a hand, they mean it. And they do it. That's the kind of guy Mike is. I believe it. I know it. He's the kind of person I want to be like. If we do it together, I honestly think we'll do it better. Something we've never tried. Not really. Not really. Everyone says 2016 is special. It's a different year. Prove it. Demand the change. Prove that this is a different year. Let's get together and let's change the way that this city, this county, this state, this country is run. Let's change the way we do it, and let's do it for once together. Thank you.
It's hard to follow that one. Another round of applause, please. We've got to do this. This year, this is the year it's got to be done. We need a change, and we need it badly here in Utah. If I'm elected to the state legislature, I would represent 6 counties, and many of those counties have many tribes, especially in San Juan County, as you know. But I want you to know, I ran 4 years ago and lost. During that time, and this time around, I've been able to sit at many of the chapter meetings. And I have been humbled every time by the wisdom, the education, the articulate. I've been overwhelmed and humbled at the power that you hold, the wisdom that you hold, and how much our state needs your input and your leadership. And if I am elected, I want to learn from you. I have a lot to learn. I've learned a few things, and a lot more, obviously, that I need to learn, but I want to have close communication with all the tribes within my 6-county district. And I want to represent you thoroughly and as best I can in the way that you need to be represented at the state level if I'm elected. Thank you.
Thank you. I just want to say my heartfelt thanks to each and every one of you for coming to us who are electing the candidates and the candidates themselves. I appreciate your time and the time you took out, and I know that we organized this event in 3 weeks, and I appreciate you changing your schedules to come here. And again, this is as I said before, this is the first of its kind in the entire country. There has never been a time when representatives of all federal offices have come together to talk exclusively just about Native American issues. And there was a lot of passion around that because of that. It's the first time that we are sitting with you to talk exclusively about our issues and not part of a rally and not part of other things. And this is what makes this unique, and I just want to say thank you again for your time and your effort.